when I took the thumbnail for this video, there was a little bit of a delay before it gave me the option to go live, so you might be a couple of seconds behind. I'm a little emotional right now. I was the primary care provider for my two sons, and I had UFC money. This is in 2009. My second was born. Hi, Mackie. Mackie and Zachy. Zachy's my oldest. I was just thinking, because my opponent today is somebody's son. You know? He's my son, because I'm gonna teach him a lesson. I got traumatic brain injury in ultimate fighting. If you're new to this channel, lost everything. Wife left, took the kids. I was homeless, but I never quit. I stayed doing MMA, and I created a system for points instead of damage. So when you see us fighting today, it's a PowerHold grappling match. There's no striking. There's no finishes. Neither one of us are gonna try to injure the other person. Whereas if you do a submission only tournament, or you do a North American Grappling Championship, or you do some type of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu competition, they teach you to go for the kill. To literally mangle your partner. The person who's helping you improve yourself. When you fight, you're fighting somebody to learn how to become a better fighter. That's why they say you get more out of a loss than you do of a win. Although, well, under the current rule set, if you lose, you're most likely severely injured. Just think about all the training that it takes and the dedication that somebody has to have to commit to be a fighter, to get into a cage or on the mat. It applies to a lot of different things, but somebody like that is not just gonna quit for no reason. Nobody understands what actually damage is being caused. And not just MMA with the head trauma, because they're starting to learn about subconcussive blows. You don't even have to get knocked out, you still get damaged. But you know, you can see it on the faces of these fighters. But what I'm doing today is grappling. So you go to a grappling tournament, these guys have to get knee surgery. You know what I'm saying? Ligaments gone. Like that. All the training you do, all the dedication, like that, you'll never be the same again with an injury like that. So I was watching my partner today. He's got a Instagram at NIC. I'm sorry. Toe Twister. That's what it is. At Toe Twister. So I saw that. I say, oh man, he's good at footlocks. You know. So I started practicing my leg lock defense. But I'm gonna teach him today about PowerHold scoring. I'm right around the block. I was just killing time because somebody yesterday said don't, you know, make sure you leave enough time, because New Jersey is it's traffic. No traffic today. Zipped right here. I've been here since probably 8 or 9. Before that, definitely been here a while. So I'm pulling up right here. I'll flip the camera around in a second. I'm not gonna go in just yet. Actually, wait, is it 20 minutes? Yeah, I probably should go in. So, long story short, if you're just tuning in, or if you've been here a while, I'll recap. Master Luki's League of Champions is my update to martial arts scoring. So it's not point fighting like in karate where they stop you. This is a continuous match, and you watching are going to be the scorekeeper. If you're not live, you know, use your imagination. Can I edit the description? I forgot to put my phone number in it. Hold on. Save highlights, share, mute microphone. Damn. All right. Well, go to masterluki.com, click on the About page. You got my phone number right there. You can text me your score. We're going to have 5 matches. They're going to be 5 minutes each. Thanks, Karen. Appreciate it. 5 matches, 5 minutes each, and we're going to get a score for each match, 0 to 100. After every match, I'm going to tally the score, and then I'm going to create an equation out of that. My score over the total score, his and my score put together, and his score over the total score. And then that's a fraction that I multiply by the prize pot, which is $250. I'm trying to build this League of Champions so that I can save the world and save my kids. Long story short. All right, I'm going to get in there now. I got 2 bags. Just put up the windows. I'm on marijuana and mushrooms, by the way, in case you're into natural healing. Microdose. I'm not a stoner or a fucking drug addict. I just have depression from traumatic brain injury, so not only that, but I have a condition in my intestine from the way I was raised. Not on junk food, but a lot of grains. It burns the lining of the intestine, something like celiac. And that's the spot where you have these canola, which are folds. Off of the canola, you got this ecosystem where healthy bacteria is supposed to produce neurotransmitters. 95% of all the serotonin is made in the gut. I don't know if you knew that. So Master Luki brand is MMA, and then when I get famous, I'm rich, I'm gonna spin off a line of health food. Think Power Ranger cereal. Okay. Bill Scott BJJ. Let's go. Holy, my brand new phone. I almost dropped it off the car. Look at that. Caught it though. Got reflexes. Flip this around. There he is. All right. I told you I was gonna vlog, right?
Oh yeah.
Sir. Awesome.
How are you today?
Good. Great meeting you.
How's everything?
Yeah, good.
How was the drive?
Easy.
Yeah. Just a straight shot, right? Yeah. 2 straight shots. Coming off the island and coming down here.
This is nice.
Yeah.
Nice place you got here.
Yeah, it's nice.
Here,
Very
here.
summery. It's a very summery place, beach vibe,
like,
right?
Yeah. Do you surf too, or?
No.
Okay.
I just
Because I
took
saw a
it to
bunch of
video
people.
game.
Nice.
That's it. My instructor is like the surf kind of vibe more thing. We got a lot of surfers.
Woo.
But
Cool.
yeah.
So let's see. I'm just gonna change, and then I want to introduce you.
Whatever you want to do.
A quick
we
change,
have
okay?
restrooms if you need one. We have
Yeah.
one on the right, the nicer one. The one on the left's a little bit more of a dungeon. If you need extra one, that's the water bottles over there. Not exactly eco-friendly, but and then we have obviously a central if you need any other
I got
If you want to actually look, we got some fun little tidbits guys here. So my instructor is Bill Scott.
Okay.
He's a 4th degree black belt. This is IBJJF
Oh, I
certification
see.
right there. That's him with Pablo Popovich.
Nice.
One
4th
of the
degree. Holy.
One of the more exciting pictures everyone seems to like is this one right here.
Okay.
Professor Bill's right here, but lo and behold, with hair is John Danaher.
Okay.
He's got
I know
Henzo.
him. He's from my area.
Oh yeah, a lot of these guys are up by New York. And then in there's a ton more pictures, you know, Ricardo Almeida, the big dog himself.
Roger.
Yep. And then we got in here some fun photos.
So is that the lineage through Henzo to Pablo?
Our lineage would technically be Pablo's father, then Pablo. But my professor started under Henzo and then transitioned to Pablo's gym. But it's still very cool.
Gotcha.
Still have a great relationship with Henzo.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah, so when you messaged me on Instagram, I said to myself, this is a message. So I figured I'd just see if you were down. You teach kids, huh?
I do. It's my full-time job.
Sweet.
Yep, I'm the children's instructor here. It's awesome. I love it.
And you teach them jiu-jitsu.
Teach jiu-jitsu full-time here, and then I also help with the instruct with the adults program as well.
How do you like that?
It's my favorite thing in the world. Nothing I'd rather be doing, let me tell you.
I could understand that.
Nothing I would rather be doing.
Change?
And yeah, like I said, the nicer bat is on the right side. The one on the left is a little bit more of a country.
No problem. Door to shut behind me. Let me take this. Ooh, they got a scale. I want to weigh myself. Yeah, that's a good-looking kid. You got some good genes. I'm in for a damn Viking beatdown. Holy, this kid, you got a fucking, you got a Viking. Oh yeah, actually, let's just take this here. How does this work here? On. Okay, target. No. No. I'm just weighing myself. Hello? Okay, here we go. 0. There we go. Oh, is that what it is? Okay. This thing doesn't look like it's working, man. Sheesh. Alright. God forbid this fucking phone falls. Holy. My last fight, I was saying, I was about to go out from the curtains. From behind the curtains, you know, I got my ninja mask on and all that. Oh shit, you see me over here? I can't see my booty. And I heard the crowd, and I started fucking tripping out because I realized they were not cheering for me. It wasn't like, yeah, come on, get him. They were cheering for the spectacle. I said, holy, I'm about to be sacrificed. Martial arts teaches you how to improve yourself. Not to prove yourself. That's the esoteric teaching of Master Luki. It's not about beating somebody else. It's about getting better, beating the old version of yourself. When you, in the past, you know, ate junk food. Now you lead it by example. How's that? That's one. You got these guys that people look up to. People look up to us, so I don't want anyone seeing me eat junk food again. It's not okay. Number one killer of people in the world is food related, heart disease. And the major cause of that is a couple of ingredients that once you get rid of, you won't have heart disease anymore. My father is a vegetarian, still had a heart attack. Grains and dairy did it to him. Now, the guy I'm gonna fight today, I guarantee he's a meat eater. But as far as performance goes, I really doubt he does dairy. Really doubt it. Most fighters know that. You shouldn't do dairy, it's not good for you. But how is that legal to make? If everybody knows it's not good for you, why do they make it? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Marketed too. Cheez-Its, goldfish, you know, pizza. That's what they sell to people. Wow. That's how you make a living? Fight me. Okay. So, okay. Easy pack today because I don't have any of the sparring gear, but we got knee pads. Okay, all this available. Check out my shop on masterluki.com. You can custom order. Cup, mouthpiece. Yeesh.
How are you, man? You guys teach karate here?
This is my training partner, friend Brandon.
If
Fred.
How you doing, man? Nice to meet you.
You too.
Russian land. They all have things to do, I guess. That's fine. How long was the drive?
You know, I wasn't keeping track. It said an hour and a half when I left.
That's not too bad.
Damn, you come prepared.
Well, everything I bring, I didn't have at one point. I'm like, oh, I should have that. My air guard.
You don't like it cold?
Unless he's paying for it.
I got you.
What year were you on the Ultimate Fighter, Luke?
Which season?
What year?
Oh, it was
22nd season.
yeah, 2005, I think.
I was 14 years old in middle school watching it.
Nice.
I remember the episode of the wall sits.
Mm.
You conquered the wall sits, and I was like, bro, I love
That's
this
it.
guy.
That was right in my wheelhouse
Like, I
because
love this guy.
horse stance.
Love this guy.
So, Nick Koch. Woo-hoo. Cha-ching. How'd you get the name Cuddles?
Guess it's just because I'm so damn intimidating.
I figured it was something like that. Let's see, what would be a good angle for maybe
Whatever.
where you like to work? Like in the middle over here?
Wherever we can work.
Okay.
Our space.
Cool. So let me actually get the other stand. It's better.
Everyone left. I thought Rustin was going to say he said he had to go get on the doctor point or something. So then he said. But cobra once more. Yes, there you go. Extend all the way, stretch that body. Good. Next up is child's pose. We're going to open our knees up like this and press back into our groin. And now you're going to take your fingers like they're little people and you're going to walk away from them as far as you can. As far as those people can walk. All the way, all the way, all the way. Good. Good. A few deep breaths here, inflating that diaphragm. Now we're going to reach our right arm underneath and across, and we're just going to let gravity press down. We're going to come back to neutral for a moment. We're going to settle in again, stretch those fingers. Now we're going to do the other side. Excellent. Now we're back in neutral. We're going to use our palms, gently press up. Turn all forward. We're going to take our right leg, square across. We're going to gently, very gently press down. If you feel an ounce of pain, you're going to stretch back. We don't hurt the knee. Knee means it. I always be sure to let my students know there's a stark difference between pain and soreness. I'm sure you know that. So coming out of this technique, you're going to bring in your butt. Easy exit. You're going to rotate your hips. All the way around. Halfway. This is the pigeon pose. Now we're going to fan our legs open. The goal of this is to keep our legs nice and straight. Your knees come up. You're going to press and stretch. We're going to use our palms, place them behind our hips. We're going to extend our back so much we're going to lift our butt off the mat. Keep the key sinks, really press that spine. Now we're going to take our right arm like it's on a track. We're going to reach all the way up. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, reach all the way across. Again, I said we're on track, so that means we're following all the way up. Come all the way back down. Reset that spine. And the other hand, go all the way up and deep breath in. And out. Excellent. Once more, following that track back. And now we're going to take one more little reset of our spine. We're going to do two hands directly in the air as high as you can, all the way up. Deep breath in. Stretch it, stretch it, and exhale. Beautiful. Good. Now we're sitting right here, pretty common position in jiu-jitsu. When you're right here, correct? You should be standing. If you're prone, you're on the ground. Biggest thing I like to always make sure people know. So a common misconception or a common mistake that's made is when someone's sitting in front of you, they have this elbow planted here. So if your elbow's planted here, a better guy or something like that. And you're not getting the track back necessarily correct. What it do is it needs to pull back your body. Now, take this elbow, tie it in there. Now you get all the protection. None of the muscular engagement. You don't have to worry about burning your cords at all. Some of us are holding in. You could at least use this counter now. So if I go to you and you pull yourself right up, right? Now it's just so the practice is to right here. Elbows in. Right? Exactly. What's going on? Okay. We're going to reset. Other side now. Okay. Push straight up. Switch sides. Straight up. I always tell my children, once they get that stability in their hips down, they start to realize, imagine you're grabbing an invisible rope, pull yourself right up. Exactly. Pull yourself right up. Open those hips up. There's often neglected small hip muscles where us jiu-jitsu guys can increase. You're like, oh, I pulled my groin. Really, you didn't pull your groin. You had a hip extensor and you never realized it. So when we're here now, pulling forward, we're loosening those up. This will directly translate this underhook, right? And once you get this underhook, this is where black belts go to die. Right here. Once you get this underhook, I'm sure you've felt this before. Once you pin the shoulder to the ground, it's next to impossible to recover this thing. No matter how many times we talk to shrimp, right? Push those hips away, push those hips away. Oftentimes I find being the top side half guard is actually easier as far as jujitsu and safety for supplements and everything. Because now you have the discipline, you can pinch your thigh, your calf. So pinch your thigh, right there. So now watch, see your fingers there. And then I'm going to move. Now trap. Pressure here. I would drive if I were you in this direction, because now I have no posting. Why you have bad results is poor hip elevation. If I come in shallow, you're gonna just shrug this off, you're gonna crush down on me, and now I'm relying on this. If I come in very deep, you're not shrugging me off the same way. I don't need my hands, I can start to turn you outwards. Exactly. So now, what I'll do is I'll overhook here, and I'll press this away. So a lot of times what we'll do is exactly what will break you down, right? Here, I start to go one way, they'll almost try to flare their knee back and turn it. If they don't bite right away, what you're gonna do is you're gonna drop down, you're gonna pull right under like that. You're gonna start off balancing even more, just keeping those nice connections. Now, the main reaction, you're gonna stand back up real tall, boom. You're gonna keep going back and forth. So now, the next step, we're having difficulty bringing down those tall guys, making next thing we're going to do, we're going to go under, bring up, use this to extend away, hold up here, make a nice little chain. You're holding line, right? Actually, let's start the whole thing over. Let's see a couple sequences. Right, so put your shoulder hands up, back. Beautiful. There you go. First attack is going to be your close. Straight on, good old fashioned. This is your zone, and you're looking for this one. Beautiful. You're going to make that nail head. Good. So now as you start to pull that up and engage, yep, now you're going to start to engage your body to pull it. Do some muscle quickly. Keep going. Keep going. Back. My pose should almost be like sticking out. It's okay if you're like right here. It's almost like feel that pressure? That's what you're looking for. Just do this with one hand. Make that fist. Pull this up. That's it. It seems like it's getting again now. You're going to grab right here. Yep. Then you're going to come right here. Pass this up. Like this up. Now, use your gas pedals. Put them on my head. Like right here. Create that barrier in my way. Because what am I going to do, Luke? I'm going to try to stand up and create a base on this foot. As soon as I'm here, you start to create that curl. If you're trying to bend my foot up. Keep going. Keep going. Up and down. There you go. Now hit into it that way. Tap. Beautiful. So now let's say you get something a little tricky. You don't want to tap. You're going to take this arm. You're going to pull through now that way. Good. Your thumb's going to come right to here. Beautiful. So now this palm is going to go on your bicep. Your thumb needs to face up like it does. This hand's going to come through the grenade shoe grip. Yep. And you're going to start to dip into it. Keep going. Right there. So it's like you Canadian control. The dark side of that. Yeah, yeah. Don't try this anymore. Yeah. Go to grass. You ever have a chance?
I'll see the piece. That's the video.
I'll do up like the one. Okay. You might know him too. What's his Acevedo at a jungle gym? The Bronx? Freddie trained over in Enzo's like back. Freddie used to train at what was the first year you were at Enzo's? What was the first year you were at Enzo's? I do want to ask about your goal set real quick.
So let me grab my camera because let's see who's watching.
Let me use the restroom. I'll be 2 seconds.
We've got 7 viewers. Wow, this is huge. I usually only get like 2. Holy.
You still train up in Long Island?
I'm based out of Lynbrook.
Okay.
That's where I put my location for my league. We had the last event, $1,000 prize pot for the fighters. Today, I don't know if you're not busy for half an hour, you can keep score with whoever's online.
Sure.
I said basically at the end of every match, which is going to be 5 minutes, we're each going to get a score from 0 to 100.
Okay.
At the end of the 5 matches, we'll have our personal score, and then we'll have the total score, which is our scores put together.
Okay.
So that's the fraction.
Okay.
Then I multiply that by the prize pot, which today I got 250.
Okay.
So it's a way to keep score. in the future, what I'm trying to do is get it to be something that I can get an investor who could help with the scoring. It would be motion capture. So the camera is like, this is just the concept. I'm sure somebody who's way smarter than me could figure it out. But as the match is going, we're continually scoring, like a heart monitor. Every time you do a move, it goes up, right? You do, whether it's striking or grappling. So we're automatically getting points. And then whoever's dominant is obviously getting more points. Okay, so the power hold, this is the whole scoring system is called power hold. The submissions, what they used to call submission, still falls under power hold. So rear naked choke is a power hold, the arm bar is a power hold, heel hook is a power hold. Side control is a power hold, clinching is a power hold. It's all like continuous scoring. It's not like, oh, you get 4 points per amount. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you kind of have to use your imagination. I came up with these, I got these scorecards with a dry erase. So sometimes if I'm watching a match, I'll be like moving my pen. I got 2 of them, right? And then I'll be like, oh, he did something. I'm not even looking. I'll do like, oh, if he did a really good move, I'll make like a big, you know, shape or something. And then at the end, we're gonna get a score from 0 to 100 for the match. Tapping out's not against the rules. But if you have a move where normally the person would have to tap out, if you hold it, you're getting more points because the power hold meter stays up. You do the move, you're controlling. So if you get side control on me, you know, it's not going to be as many points as rear naked, but you're still getting points. The longer you hold it, the more points you get.
Understood.
Up to 45 seconds because we got to keep the action moving. So if you have a position, whether it's a submission or a position, for 30 seconds, the timekeeper is going to go 30, or you'll hear a buzzer or something. Today it's just us, so you know, just keep that in mind. You know. For you who's watching, we got 8 people. After we have our first match, I'm going to come over. I'm going to get a notebook out. I'm going to put 2 lines. One's going to say Cuddles. One's going to say Master Lukey, and then I'm going to just go through the chat. Anybody type anything yet? Big Dojo, thank you, Sensei. Fights with friends in the house. Woo, woo. I actually wear a headgear, Cuddles, because after I stopped fighting, I went to go get my nose fixed, and the doctor did the wrong surgery. He gave me a septoplasty instead of a rhinoplasty.
So you got rid of your septum?
He took out my septum, and because of that, there's flaccidity in my nose. So if I get like a pimple, it doesn't go away for a long time because there's not enough circulation. So I just wear this to protect.
No need for explanations.
And then I have a bone spur in my neck. So I'm wearing a hockey neck guard. If they make it, I wear it.
I was about to say, you came prepared. You look like you're about to go race NASCAR and be a stuntman.
Let's go. Go-karts.
5 minutes, Jeff?
Yeah. Put my cup on too. What kind of doctor was that? I'm not going to give him any credit. He was when I looked through his book after, because I said something to him, and he goes, oh, nobody's going to notice. I said, easy for you to say. But I think because his specialty was like people who wanted to get rid of their bump in their nose and stuff. They had a big nose as a kid or something. It's more like a plastic surgery type of thing. So I should have got a second opinion in the beginning, but somebody from my old gym recommended him to me, so I just kind of trusted him.
3 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes. So like if you're here and you hit like 1, yeah, you hit double tap it in, and then just start and you can stop or whatever.
Yeah, I got something I could leave.
I mean, whatever you want to leave, everything here, dude, it's all welcome.
It will give you a visual to what I'm saying. Besides this, power hold. Look at that. So these diagrams are for MMA, but it's the same.
You got a running meter. I'm using just 100 because it's easy. Let's see, as soon as the match starts, you automatically score. The move goes up. You hold the position, you get more points. Now, if there's a tap out, I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to address that.
You want me
Probably
to
just do a restart,
just
or
neutral restart?
if say for example you get me knee heel hook and I go hold, right, and then you hold it and I can't get out and it's coming up on time, the ref gives you a warning. He says 30 seconds. So now when you transition
I can just
to
go out of
another
it.
move, now not only does this stay going up, but there's something called I didn't write on here, a multiplier. So, you know, it's like creates an exponential type of math.
So just chaining things together?
You can go tap outs, you know, I know how to tap out.
Of course. No. I just mean as far as
I
like...
think that's important that people know that, you know, that's not against the rules. As long as you don't injure your training partner, I do hard sparring all the time, you know. So it's, as somebody like you who's a professional, I trust to know, like, the most dangerous person is the person
Spazzy white belt?
Yeah.
No, it's about fun today. It's about teaching people.
Yeah, and you asked about my my ranking system. So
Yeah.
each hole goes a crystal, and the crystal is the color of the belt. So it starts with a white belt. The crystal goes in, and then out comes the spirit of the mythical beast. As a brown belt, you
I
could be...
remembered mine. Crocodile crystal shards coming out of it.
Yeah, the Dino Croc. So that's basically a solid black belt. I'm right now a first degree black belt, so I went with a gradient. So like white, you get a colored stripe, and it progressively gets more solid color. So this is like a blue belt, and then you get a black stripe on it, which is where I'm at, forearm werewolf. My second degree black belt test that I'm giving myself, because if I say I'm a black belt in MMA, people are gonna say, "Oh, who are you black belt under?" I say, "Me." I gave myself a black belt. I say, "Oh, that's bullshit." But my test is 5 matches like this, but with 5 people in a new
Fresh
people,
people.
fresh people in a room. So that's gonna be my test that I'm gonna film, and then I'll say I'm a second degree black belt. And then the solid is this it's an old shirt. Cup, just in case. Dino Croc is the solid black belt. You got to be at least a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And then after that is the King Bear. That's like elite fighter. And then the Magic Lion, which is more like a manager, school owner type of thing. And then the final mythical beast is the Golden Lemur, which is more of a silent partner. They could just honorarily get a degree under me if they give me, you know, enough money to open a facility or something. Everybody could be a champion. Oh man. So Nick, if we could imagine this is our ring right here. That's where I got us framed. Do you want to adjust this? Are you ready?
straight into that. Excellent job.
Woo! So, I kind of said this last night on my stream. I said, I'm not expecting to win on points, even though I'm going to give it my all. But if I can fight somebody who's a better grappler and not get injured, that's a win for the league.
Training partners are like tools. Can't do work without the right tools, baby. If your tools are broken, you're gonna suffer, not them. It's about growing the sport. Be positive. Don't be a piece of fucking shit.
Yeah, think of it like this.
Tell people how good they're doing. Tell people what they can work on. Help them out. Show them your favorite technique. Don't hide shit. Don't be a dirtbag. Help them out. This is a community. We gotta fucking love each other, man. That's what this shit's about.
I mean, that's all well and good. I appreciate that. It's just in terms of the real world, they want to see ROI.
Return on investment.
If you have a star and anybody who's watching who wants to fight Nick in the league under these rules, I could set that up, obviously. That's my long-term goal, not just to fight, but to promote. So if you have the ability to have a weekly event, like the WWE, isn't that what the UFC wants to be? WWE? You have to build stars. And if the guy has to take time off because his knees popped or concussion or facial lacerations, just logically, if you think about it, it doesn't make sense. And that's without going into the energy of what I call double dragon, where instead of two bulls like in Muay Thai crashing into each other, you have two dragons swirling in a direction. So who's got scores? Watching you guys setting up is making me want to compete again. Brings back good memories. Hey man, how old are you? 50? You could do it. I mean, I'm 40 now. I'm not 30 anymore. But if I keep going the way I'm going, I could still compete at 50 against another 50-year-old. You know, it'd be more my speed. So we got the first scores coming in from Sensei. KUDDLES 75, Lukey 25. I would have gave him higher, but that's okay. Oh, you're 42? Okay. Let's see, KUDDLES. Lukey. Did you keep score? You didn't? You weren't watching?
I was watching.
You were watching? All right, just give us an estimate.
I would go with 75-25.
75-25? You're just saying that because he said
Yeah,
it. You don't want to be.
I think that's pretty fair.
All right. 75-25. Rick says KUDDLES 90, Lukey 65. I'll give you guys a couple, not too long because I don't want to cool down, but I'll give you a couple of, maybe 2 more minutes, guys. 2 more minutes to get your scores in. I should check my phone too. Fuck, where's that? I said they could text the scores in as well, so. Oh, no, the score 80-35. I figured that the more scores we get, the more accurate it will be. The law of averages. Luke didn't tap or get rear naked, so that's worth something. Well, I did tap to the ankle lock, but ran out of time for the rear naked. But that's worth something, you said. 35? Hey, I'll take it. Oh, no, you gave me 65. Even better. Cha-ching. When I was on the Ultimate Fighter, we had a grappling coach named Mark Lehman.
Yep, Cobra Kai.
He was awesome.
Back in the day, Mark Lehman was like the only guy who knew leg locks.
I thought it was the Darce.
He was just good. But you know what was funny? He was a white guy, so they fucking hated him, man. He used to get chastised for being a gringo. No, you cannot do that. No, he's fat. No, he's fat. No. No leg lock.
No respect.
No leg lock like that. No.
Zapatero. 50 for competing, I was thinking. No, there's no minimum, bro. You're not gonna get automatic 50. I mean, I would go 1 is the lowest. Well, I was with an old school jiu-jitsu guy yesterday, Emerson Souza. I think he's under Carlos Gracie, but I said to him because they used to boo leg locks in Brazil, Zapatero. But the reason I think is because if you're saying that jiu-jitsu comes from the samurai, you could technically still fight with a broken leg. Technically. So in my system, I don't give as many points to joint locks as to chokes and triangles. Like triangle, rear naked, arm triangle, things that like.
Gloves.
I got this cut that I've been wearing to protect. But in general, I've been training. So that's why I brought up Mark Lehman, because he said, you're training for MMA, why don't you grapple with the gloves on? Because that's the grip, different grips, you know? So I just got used to it, and now I feel naked without it.
You seem like a more close and better kind of guy. You're gonna put on a parka before you leave.
I had shin pads on last week. My shins are getting banged up. Next one is shoulder armor. Power Rangers. Just quick check. Your ACL is gone, Robert Drysdale. Okay, yo, Robert Drysdale's cool. He's got that new thing about non-Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. It's like the history of the unsung heroes of the favela. Okay. Are you ready?
He wouldn't tap. I heard the grunts. I was like, I can't let him escape.
Whew, if you get me in that again, I'll try to hold because that's a cool position. Ooh. Oh shit. That Ronda Rousey armbar under the armpit. Woo! You gave him 90 on that. That's what I'm talking about.
I would say 90-20.
90-10 on the YouTube, 90-20. I'm sorry, Dan?
Fred.
Fred. Where did I come up with Dan? Just so you know, we have Cuddles, Fred Flintstone.
Fred Flintstone.
Is this gonna help me remember
I
it?
got the flat feet.
You came here with the hole in your floor of your car?
Yep. So I stopped.
No wonder. You're a beast. What belt are you?
Brown belt.
Oh shit.
A whole lot of brown belt that'll fuck your life up.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
95-20. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got it, Fred. One person missing from the scorekeepers. Come on. It's not that hard. 1 to 100.
Spasibo, Vladislav. For the wrestling.
Shout out to Vlad.
Vlad Kuto. Sambo Fusion.
Shout out. Woo-hoo.
BJJ Shore Academy, Point Pleasant, New Jersey. Come on down. Great place to vacation.
True, true. Anybody else? Come on. Who's missing? 1, 2, 3. No, wait a second. No, we had 2 90-15s. That's why. Okay. 2 90-15. 2 Oh, I missed. Okay. 90-15 times 2. So now we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 scorekeepers now. Nice.
Tissues right here. not like blowing a snot rocket on your training partner. It happens.
I'll give you at least 20 points for that.
Yeah, I just in 2014 started the management this place. I don't own it. It's worth it. I'm trying to travel, so I didn't want to get back down. I started cleaning everything. So when you say blowing a snot rock, I go in the bathroom and it's like snot blood in the sink. I'm like, you're just leaving the place like that?
Oh yeah, savages, right? Savages.
It's worse because it's Muay Thai. It was a Muay Thai gym when I got there, so they don't have to get down on the mat. They don't like respect it in the same way.
They'll have their
Come in with their shoes on.
flip flops on. They'll walk on the mat. It's like, oh, dude, please don't do that.
Yeah, I'm about to put my face right there.
Yeah.
That's all right. The fight never lies. The Muay Thai guys, the boxing guys, they think they're hot shit. I told them the other day because they had their couple of guys getting ready for MMA fights. And some of them are kickboxing background, some of them are with Ace, jiu-jitsu background. And I said, they all like started to separate, like all the kickboxing guys over here, all the jiu-jitsu guys over here. I'm like, I'm on team MMA. I want to grapple the kickboxer and
Kickboxing.
whatever you want to do.
I know, right?
It's good, they keep telling me to put the gi on and get my brown belt. I'm like, I think I could get to that level without putting the gi on.
I mean, if you like gi, you like gi. If you don't, okay. You know what I mean?
But the brown belt has a whole system, no gi.
I do both, but I like both. I like gi. It's fun. It's fun to you like it. You want to do it? Yeah.
I took a go-kart. I'll show you 2 seconds real quick. Go-kart. See? And Peter said I have to wear this in the weekend. I can feel a little bit.
They're gonna find a way.
Are you ready? Okay. Ah. 90-10 again. Let's go. Mihailo, winner, gets his purple. Now I'm already a purple belt and he's a brown belt. 90-10, 85-22, 85-30. Fred?
I'm gonna go 90-25.
90-25. I know it's not your bet, I'm just saying. Just correcting you, it's not your bet.
It's an interesting concept to score that. Think you could push action a little better.
I think it'll be great for the kids. Like spectacular.
Round robin tournament style.
You know,
You get 4 brown belts, everybody faces each
We
other.
have a huge, like, what's the best way to put it? We have a large advanced children's program. We're too old to be in like the little kids, too young to be in the adults program.
Oh, nice.
So they have aggression,
Oh, yeah.
positioning down, but now they kind of want that next,
Okay.
you know.
Would you guys come to New York City?
I mean, I would.
Your kids, I mean?
I'd ask them to. I'd see how many I can get. I know I'm tight with a few parents.
Okay.
His
But if you would, they might.
I got 3 that I'd bring.
Yeah, there you go.
Cool.
His
So
3
New York,
sons are in the program.
I wouldn't expect you guys to come all the way out to Long Island, but the city seems like,
We have cars.
We drive.
Yeah, we got
I feel
cars.
like, because if I do the city, then maybe I'll go to some place in
Oh, I get
Pennsylvania.
it, Luke. It's selfish. I said, I get it. It's selfish.
It's the yin and the yang.
No, I'm messing with you, man. You just let us know. We're a brotherhood now.
The sword can either protect or defend. It's nothing bad. It's not malicious or benevolent. It's just, it is what it is. It's a sword. Try to think scientifically. You want to make it a sport. What makes sense for longevity? What makes sense for making more money is star power. That's the WWE model. They wanted me to be the Ultimate Fighter because I'm marketable as a nerd. They're trying to go mainstream. You know, they're trying to get away from the blood sport type of, you know, human cockfighting angle. So they go, oh, here's a guy, he appears civilized. All I'm doing is updating the regulations. You used to be able to do headbutts. Fucking Mark Kerr's talking about digging his finger into cuts. You know, it's just an updated version. The head contact, you cannot get around. Even if you wear headgear, even in sports where there's no head contact already, like wrestling, concussion. I'm not saying it's no risk, it's just a far greater risk. Whereas my match with Cuddles would have been over before the first bell. You guys are getting to see more grappling action. And I think that's what people like, is action, not necessarily violence. For me personally, I like good fights, but I don't, yeah, I'm civilized, right? Woo!
Almost lost.
What happened? Lost what? Oh yeah, no, this one I just got specifically for today. Oh, but the case didn't, oh fuck, just broke. The case didn't come yet, so I gotta be careful. Just broke this thing. You don't think they tailored that tournament for Joe Stevenson? By the way, if that had been a real fight, I think you would have won tough too. Well, I don't know if they showed it, but I was riling the crowd up to go one more round. I started to get my second wind. And Joe Stevenson was, drinking beers the night before. I want to get an angle, so I think I'll do something like, can I borrow that box? Oh. Yeah. That's a nice gym. Mahalo. Very nice.
Point Pleasant, New Jersey. Come on down anytime, train.
We got them good mats.
Come train.
Not the panel mat.
No, we gotta change this tape too this week. New tape on. Come on down, train. Our instructors put 3 black belt. Got like 10 black belts in house. Fuck ton of brown belts. Cool people. Beaches down the road. Great food.
We got one of our sponsors.
What we got?
West End LBNY. Thank you for the towels. I forgot. This is for us to dry off.
Oh,
I saw you had your hand towel. Reminded me.
hell yeah.
Well,
Shout out. Love it. Thank you.
thank you, Mark, for
Thanks, Mark.
giving us $50 towards the prize pot.
Appreciate you, Mark.
I
Grapplers
always
are not
tell
rich
my
people.
students to bring a beach towel because I've gone through hand towels, dish towels. If you're going to be really trained, especially in a place like this in this weather,
Oh, you saw my sad
we'd
little.
be swimming.
You saw my sad little hand towel. This
Yeah,
is what I brought with me, guys.
like a shark.
Can barely cover your junk. Hey, anybody who's on watching wants to support me, Instagram, I'm at Toe Twister. Really appreciate all the support. It's awesome to have Luke have me out here. I mean, it really is super cool. I started watching Luke on Ultimate Fighter Season 2, so when he was like, oh, Nick, I want to do a private with you, I was like, what? All right, man, come on down. So, Luke, man, this has been awesome so far.
For sure.
This is the start of a long friendship.
Anybody who thinks they could do better than me against Nick, I challenge you. You think you could do better than me against him? I challenge you. $250. I'll come to your place. You don't want to wait till. That hustle makes this shit happen. Hustle. Oh shit, there it is.
You can hold this. You think about PowerHold. It's in terms of muscular endurance. It's a way to change.
Better that one.
No, definitely. Yeah. I think I was getting crucified on the Sunday. Oh shit. 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 No.
$85.25. Woo, it's a blowout. Okay, match 4. Holy. Dang, you gave me 5 for that one. Londos. You sure you're not mad at me? I got a takedown. How'd that work out for you? Oh my God.
90-25.
Let's go. 85-25, 90-25 from Fred. Sorry, Nick. I didn't get you dry enough, bro.
Dude.
Let's get some sponsored action here. Woo. I still got a dry spot on my towel because it's so big. These wicking fabrics, all the moisture ends up on the outside. So if you towel down in between rolls, it's much better than just leaving a puddle. I mean, you're gonna sweat anyway, but might as well just start off.
Guys, remember, no
Good as
puddles,
possible.
only cuddles.
No puddles, only cuddles. Wow, that's. Can you say that with the towel? Or even just frame yourself. I'll take a picture. I'll take a picture of and put it on Instagram. No puddles. I'll freeze frame this. Do you want to get Professor's logo in the back?
Sure.
Let's go. So what we'll do is we'll hold the towel up so the logo's under. Yeah. Is my head cut out or how's your vision? I can't see.
No, you're good.
Let's go.
Hell yeah, shout out. Shout out Weston.
Shore Academy, Shore Lifestyle. Gotta have your beast style.
Hell yeah.
You know? Get a Master Lucky brand beast style soon.
I need one.
Put that up like a flag. A lot of it was out of camera range. I don't know. Nick said it was good, man. You might be.
For one of our takedowns, we may have done all for free.
I see. All right.
I'm recording
So-
everything too.
I'll just do a little bit further back, and that should be good. Okay. Woo-hoo. Okay.
Final match.
Any more scores before we start? Oh, you want a sponsor? Okay, beauty. 20% left in my camera, so we got enough of one more match. No other scores though. We only got 3. I got you, Fred, right? 90-25?
I thought so.
Pretty sure I got you. All right. Ooh, you're getting the idea.
I like it. We're just out here changing the world. No big deal.
Jiu-jitsu. Are you ready? Final match. Not stalling, not stalling. Not stalling for time. Where am I putting on ice? Close.
Yeah. Shut. 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 Shut.
29, 30.
Shut.
Good match.
Ah.
Come on, this is it. Come on, right? Fuck fighting. Dana White's not in charge. The Gracies aren't in charge. I am! Love it. What do they do now for kids? They stop them in a submission?
We don't teach submissions.
For tournaments or?
The tournaments, they have submissions here. We're all positioned. So that's why I think this will work
Yeah.
pretty well for us.
So they haven't competed yet. That's awesome.
Some of my children have.
Yeah.
So I have 4 children who've competed,
Let me get my towel, be right back.
and they come do privates with me. Here's over here, I believe.
Oh, I'm good.
You're all good.
Yeah, buddy.
So, a couple of kids of mine showed interest, started showing them submissions. They do well, they compete well. Biggest thing is though, frustration is hard to manage as a child. You know, as a kid, as an adult, it's a lot easier. So we don't want our kids getting hurt, getting frustrated, getting discouraged.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's that win-loss mentality. Whereas,
for sure.
say we just started a grappling league, advanced division. We're gonna tally the score right now. Shouldn't take my glove off. Nick is gonna get his points. Today, he's getting paid based on percentage of the total score, which is his and my score put together. If it was more of a round robin tournament, there'd be other guys to consider. We wouldn't get as much of the money, but we probably have more money. So, moving forward, because now this is a sport, right? So every week, you have a game, just like every other sport. Every other sport, you have a weekly game, game day. And now, next time we fight, the points carry over. Oh yeah, now you have a leaderboard. So even if it, for me, say I'm a kid, oh, I lost, I don't want to do something that makes me feel bad. Now, I didn't get the high score, but I still got points. How's that for motivation for kids? You know? Continual scoring. It's not like point fighting where they stop the action. It's not like IBJJF where you get points per position. You're getting points, but it's not just boom points. It's more fluid, which is more like what fighting is. You saw how Cuddles got me in a what was that? A leg lock or something? I couldn't get out. Arm lock, maybe?
First submission.
What was the one you just got me in just before you got the guillotine?
It was a triangle arm bar.
And
But I did
what was
it for
before
the,
that?
I did it for the PowerHold on the triangle
Yeah.
arm bar.
No, definitely.
Um,
You did awesome. Whew, well deserved.
I shot up into just a traditional arm bar, I believe. And then
There was something that you held I couldn't get out. Oh, the 30 Mississippi was the arm bar?
it was a triangle arm bar. I had
right,
your
I
arm
remember that.
across the center line.
I think my brain is
then I-
deficient in oxygen right now. I couldn't think.
So if you get their arm across the center line and you're in a top side triangle, and then with this low arm, the one that's further from their head, you weave under their armpit
and get a nice bite down, and it'll give you a nice adherence to their
The
hips.
arm that's not in the triangle.
Correct.
Okay.
So you weave under that armpit. When you bring it real tight, gable grip, palm to palm, S grip, whatever your preference is. I like gable grip from there. Pull it nice and tight, and even when they get over, they're almost doing themselves a disservice by straightening out their arm.
What kind of disservice being done right there? What'd you get? What'd you guys score?
95-20.
95-20. Oh yeah. Quick intermission. Just gather myself. I'm gonna get my other phone to calculate. Let's see here. So the ranking system is based on mythical beasts. Like I said, the first mythical beast is a white belt. It's a white crystal. White crystal. Boom. Bull Pegasus. Fitness. I say, if you're in good shape, that's more important than knowing a bunch of techniques. Because you got somebody who's just an animal, can't be controlled. Good luck fighting that guy. Somebody who's just a beast. Technique is right up there, but if I had to choose one, I would go with conditioning. So I wouldn't fight somebody in CrossFit, I wouldn't fight a bodybuilder, I wouldn't fight an athlete. It's just recommended stretching, this is what I usually do. The test is these 3 exercises. Sprawl jump. Actually, push-up toe touches first. So you do a push-up and touch your opposite toe underneath. 45 seconds each. The test for the white belt is 45. You set the interval bell for 1 minute. So the bell rings, you got 15 seconds, then you go boom. I do push-up toe touch first. The bell rings again every minute. You wait another 15 seconds, sprawl jump. Bell rings after a minute, high knees. Boom, 3 sets. So it's actually a 9-minute circuit. It's fucking tough. But that's, in my opinion, if it's really tough, it teaches a valuable lesson in martial arts, which is digging deep. To me, that's what fighting is. Fighting is not when you feel good and you beat somebody up real quick. Fighting is when you're fucked up and you have to dig deep. And you find a way. That's the fight within yourself. That's why they say the toughest opponent is inside. So, got this. The second one is elbow escape, mount escape, basically. So here you have just an example scorecard, right? Every match, 5 minutes. Everybody gets a score 0 to 100. Shark Tank, this is the test for the second belt, which is a white belt with a colored stripe. Choose your own color. Got it somewhere. Choose your own color. So it's a white belt. They make them like the stripe going. You seen those? Stripe going across. So white belt with stripe. And the Shark Tank is you have because it's a 5-minute training for a 5-minute match. You have 5 minutes mount escape. Fred, thank you so much for scoring, man. I hope to see you again. You said you had kids?
Yeah, I got
Awesome.
a 8-year-old triple boy.
What?
Yeah,
Holy.
bring him up.
Damn.
Little monsters.
That's fun. 3 amigos.
Well, they'll be amigos eventually.
Yeah. Now they just fight.
Uh-huh. It's like little baby tigers fighting each other.
Well, one of them's baby, one of them's middle, and one of them's a monster tiger.
One of them like a full-grown tiger.
Oh, are they 3 different sizes?
Yeah.
It's funny, triplets, but you got the small, the medium, and then the
Okay.
It's
There's
perfect.
enough room in there.
80, 60, and 46 pounds.
Okay. At 8.
Yeah.
Son of, awesome.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hang out, man. Thank you.
Sure, my pleasure.
Thank you.
Thanks for coaching as always.
See you.
Always good having you.
I'll see you soon.
Yes, sir. I'll be here tomorrow for the kiddies.
Yeah, I'll be here on the phone.
Score time.
Trying to get the kids into grappling over where I'm at. It's a Muay Thai gym. It was a Muay Thai gym when I got there, so far it's just break falls. But that's cool though. All right, here we go. Let's see. I think what they would do is the low score first. So I'm gonna go 25 plus 25 plus 65 plus 35 plus 10 plus 20 plus 20 plus 15 plus 15 plus 10 plus 22. Really? Somebody give me a 22? Okay. 30 plus 25. Huh. Maybe that's supposed to be a 25. Plus, fuck. Should have wrote these down. Hold on. Alright. Do round by round. 25 plus. Start over. 25 plus 25 plus 65 plus 35 plus 10 plus 20 plus 20 plus 15 plus 15 plus 10 plus 22 plus 30 plus 25 plus 5 plus 25 plus 25 plus 10 plus 10 plus, whoops, that's supposed to be 20, put another 10 on there, 412. Ooh. Sheesh. Who's still in the chat? Who's still in the chat, guys? What do you think about the score so far? I got 412. That would have been cool if I got 420. Oh. 75 plus, let me just write. And now, scoring for your winner. Nick Cuddles Coach. I keep wanting to say coach.
That's okay.
Because you're a coach, but is Cuddles okay?
Cuddles is great.
Moving forward?
Only when it comes to Nick. Cuddles is all good.
What do your kids call you?
Coach Nick!
Coach Nick? Okay. See? Hold on, I'm getting distracted. All right, here we go. Starting over.
Fights with friends. I don't have a judo background. I wrestled in high school and I do a lot of training with Vlad Kulikov, who's a judo black belt and a sambo master of sport. So I'm pretty good with my judo.
Oh,
I do
okay.
know a fair amount of like actual techniques by name, but I don't have a belt in judo. Just a jiu-jitsu belt.
Let's go. In the chat. All right, here we go. 75 plus 90 plus 80 plus 90 plus 90 plus 95 plus 90 plus 90 plus 90 plus 85 plus 85 plus 90 plus 95 plus 85 plus 90 plus 75 plus 90 plus 95. Woo, woo. Coins falling on this big screen. Wow, let me see what's going on. Yo, fights with friends. Appreciate getting the word out. Did you call? I think I left my phone in the car, man. I know I wanted to put my phone up next to the speaker so you can announce, but we'll have to fix it. If you want to sponsor, man, sponsor me with that type of stuff, because I know you got your own show and you know how to do this. I'm a damn monkey with a phone. I'm a monkey with a computer on a rock hurtling through space.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. Oh. Oh, he did call at exactly the time he was supposed to. My bad, bro. Right. Oh, I gotta tell you guys. I get just as stressed about promoting as I did for fighting. But the one thing is, I'm not afraid to get hurt, so that's... It's one thing for people to say, oh, I'm not afraid to get hurt. It's a natural instinct to avoid
Pain and
injury
damage.
and shit, yeah. So, I mean, we get a little crazy when we're young, but don't let anybody tell you they're not afraid to fight. They're not thinking straight. But all the jitters, I woke up at 4 this morning, couldn't go back to sleep. Got to New Jersey like 8 o'clock. It was nice, though. Went to the beach. Woo.
It's lovely up there, right?
I said, damn,
Saw
they
your
got...
picture you were over by the train station.
Yep. Yeah, I don't have a car, so somebody is letting me use theirs. What's up, Jack? We're about to tally, my man. Cha-ching! Actually, no, we tallied already, and we're about to pay out. We do the ceremony, the financial ceremony. I don't know. What do you call it? Okay. Yeah, because you know, I only got this babysitting job that I'm doing now fairly recently, so a year ago I would have taken that train to get here.
That's like from, you're in Limbrook?
Yeah, I'd have to go from
You have
Limbrook to the city.
You'd have to get on and then go from Penn Station, so that'd be like 4 hours.
Okay. Not bad, not bad.
Because you figure from Limbrook to the city, that's roughly an hour on the train?
No, not even.
No?
Yeah, the trip would be from city to here. Yeah, I go to the city a lot.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying for an event in the city, it's like halfway.
No, we can drive up too, but I mean, honestly, like with me, Fred is always in my corner. Fred's always there. So Fred and I would be here.
Your best. Total score 20-67. Cha-ching. Shout out to Sensei who donated 100.
What's your sensei's name again?
He likes to be called Sensei AJ. This is a different. My grappling coach is Chris Acevedo. Ace, we call him. But Sensei is.
Shout out Sensei.
He wanted to come. I said the only way you can come, because he wants to be anonymous. I said the only way you can come is if you wear your luchador mask. And you chickened out. You chickened out. You'd rather not be here, just like for my last tournament. You say you're down for the cause. Where are you? Just kidding. I'm glad it wasn't a lot of people, because really the future is digital anyway. So the app, the Master Lukey app, you're gonna be holding the phone like this, and then the screen where you're watching the actions in the middle, and your thumbs on the right and left side of the app is giving the score. You get it? The fight's right here, and then your thumb is the scorekeeping.
I think Sensei AJ is accidentally giving himself away in the chat.
You would have me drive you. Yeah, you're in Pennsylvania, bro. I told you. I'm gonna meet you there.
We did have a blast Jack attack. It was a good time.
Jack's from England.
Jack from England. Where are you from in England?
What time is it in England right now? 16 now?
4.5, 5 hours ahead of you.
Oh, is it?
Are you a London guy? Are you from Liverpool? Are you from Manchester? Where are you from?
7:02 p.m. Cool, cool. Let's go.
What'd I say? 4.5, 5 hours. Woo! I'm from Lake District
Okay.
in England. All right, cool, man.
Is that where the Loch Ness is? Oh, that's Scotland.
Way up north.
Where are you from, Cuddles? You look like a Viking.
Born in Miami, Florida. But my family is all from, my mother's from Jersey City, my father's from Bayonne. Then they decided to go on a honeymoon in Miami and have 3 kids. And I moved back to Jersey around 8 years old. Grew up in Point Pleasant. I left Point Pleasant, pardon me, twice in my life. I moved to Vegas for a year.
What?
For fun and for training. I trained with Sergio Pena while I was out there a little bit.
Oh, shit.
And then when
I trained, that's Frank Mears' gym, right?
Meters, Zenith, and like Driving. I think he did come up under Pena. When I was there, it was Mike Says and 11s. It was like the IFL guy. You remember him? Mike C.
Yeah, I know.
Yep, he was super cool. He used to come. He came to my house a few times, pick me up. Super nice guy. Then I moved back from Vegas, did a year in Philly, just being a Philly dog. I love it out there. Yeah, now my goal is to eventually training, but unfortunately a girl. So a girl and I were together, moved out to Philly, then kind of started getting on the rocks. We left Philly, we ended up breaking up shortly after that. But now my main goal is to just continue training, you know, grow my jiu-jitsu business and my name, eventually own my own facility out in the, probably going to open up near Philadelphia on the Jersey side, closer to Cherry Hill area, and just grow people. And my biggest thing is I don't want to open a jiu-jitsu academy, I want to open a wellness facility that teaches jiu-jitsu. I want to open a facility that it breeds community. I want it to breed friendship. When people are injured a lot of times, especially in the jiu-jitsu world and in the wrestling world, we have injury and things like that, and it oftentimes can equate to weakness. It's just kind of weird because, you know, humans get injured. So, but one of the things that sucks is we're stuck in this mindset where like, I'm injured, I can't get better, I can't train. But I want a facility where you can come in, you're dazed, you're injured, sit on a couch, watch class, absorb all the knowledge. And I want people to come in who, you know, a guy like me who wants to compete at a high level and go against gorillas, but then at the same time, I want a soccer mom to come in and feel just as comfortable and be able to take all the classes and maybe never take a jiu-jitsu class, but get a good workout, get some good friends, and just grow and have a good time, man. That's all.
Did you do yoga? Where does that stretching come from?
I did do yoga for a bit, and I just keep up with my yoga. Flexibility is a big part of my game.
Yeah, I need that. Stretching.
Prevents injury, you know. The less your body has to work hard under rough scenarios, you know, the better.
So by being flexible, you don't have to work as hard. How's that?
If you think about it, you know, whereas somebody gets their leg put in a rough position and there's a lot of, oh shit, my leg's in a tough spot. For me, it's, you know, you got to be like able to just kind of put your legs where you need them, and then whoop, and then they come right up, and then you just move them where you need them. And then there's no strain, and your hands are your weapons, and you can kind of move and put things where you need them. So flexibility, man, is one of the most overlooked things in jiu-jitsu. And if anybody, like I said, follow me on Instagram, shoot me a message, say what's up. I'm always down to chat, have a good time, you know. I'm a fun guy. I'm Toe Twister on Instagram.
At Toe Twister, guys. Let's see. I don't know how to edit my title, but I'll go back in the description and put you in there.
Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. This is good. This is good.
We're gonna be seeing more of Toe Twister in future challenge matches. We'll get him a good brown belt to fight against. Make it more something that a grappling enthusiast would be like, oh shit, this is some good shit right here. Okay. And let's get the Master Luki menu in a little cafe connected to your place.
I like it.
Health food. All right, here we go. The big moment. Michael Taka says you're the most inspirational guy he knows.
Thanks, Michael. Love you, buddy. Michael, just so you know, funnier in the chat.
Oh my god.
Michael, your third grade teacher came through and dropped you off a present for graduating, buddy. Miss Scalabrini came in and dropped this off just for you, so you gotta come get it.
What?
Yup.
Michael's in third grade?
No, he just graduated high school.
Oh, high school.
And his third grade
His
teacher
third
actually
grade.
came
Oh, wow. And that's a student here?
in. Yep, Michael's my.
Let's go, Mike.
Michael just graduated high school, and now he's helping me teach the children's program. He's gonna be my protege when I leave.
Mike, you might be a better matchup for me rather than your coach. You think I got a chance against you?
He's a big old blue belt, but he's young.
Oh my god, got my butt. I got the pressure put on me yesterday by a blue belt.
He's a big boy.
And in the locker room, I said, "Oh man, you must have wrestled. Did you wrestle in high school?" He says, "Yeah, I'm still wrestling." I'm like, he's a sophomore in high school. I'm like, oh my god.
They're getting bigger nowadays. Putting something in the water.
Like you said, there's no secrets. So as soon as they start, they could learn the stuff that all the best guys are doing.
For sure. Nowadays, with the exposure, like think about even when you were fighting. You know, how many black belts did you have in a room? If you had one, that was great. You know, if you had a brown belt or a purple belt, you clung to him. You were like, oh my god, this guy knows everything. Nowadays, I mean, you have a fight to win card where there's 6 black belt matches with guys you've never heard of, and you're like, who the fuck is this guy? And then you realize that they have 40 instructionals out, and you're like, wait a minute, who is this guy? He's making a living doing it, but
Yeah.
it's what a great sport.
I mean, you got all the moves that all the best guys do. I mean, the coach that I train under, he's really good. He's got a wall full of medals, and you know, you guys are both
I appreciate
the same shit.
I appreciate it. I don't
Bastards always choking me and fucking twisting me up. But what I'm gonna do? Maybe I'll make a highlight.
Sure.
But just give us like an intro. You know, hey, I'm Cuddles, and maybe what actually got you into martial arts?
Well,
How old were you?
So I took my first martial arts class, and this is actually going to go against what I said before, saying I don't have a judo background. My first class I ever took was a judo class when I was 6 years old.
This guy.
But I didn't stay with judo. I only did judo a little bit, and it was my dad who actually got me into it. And unfortunately, I still don't have a great relationship with my father now, but you know, he was definitely the one who got me into it. I didn't grow up watching, you know, Snow White or any of that stuff. I was watching Rumble in the Bronx. I was watching Big Trouble in Little China. I was watching Kickboxer. I was like, dude, I want to be that guy. So I wrestled, and I was always a pro wrestling fan. So, you know, I got into wrestling in middle school, but I kind of sucked. I didn't fit. You remember before you were saying people fell into those cliques? Kickboxers went with kickboxers. Well, I didn't fall in the wrestlers clique. I didn't do well, so I didn't have many friends in that. And it was really discouraging, but I would still show up, get my ass kicked, leave, whatever. Then when I was 16, somebody introduced me to jiu-jitsu, and I was just like, this is it. I know what I want to do now. And I started training and then took it seriously so I've been doing jiu-jitsu 14 years, and I started taking it really seriously probably over the past 5 years, realizing I could make money off of it.
And 2019, I quit my job as a full-time restaurant manager and just decided, you know what, I'm gonna fucking struggle, but I'm gonna be happy because I saw too many people who were, you know, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, looking forward to retiring, looking forward to the end of their life. And to me, that was just kind of like, almost scary. Like, I don't want to look forward to the end of my life. I want to enjoy the right now. Because if something happens, you get hit by a car, you know, anything could happen. Any number of things could happen. And what were you working for? That end of your life when you're the least mobile and the least, you know, capable of enjoying? I just chose, you know, hey, I'll struggle now and enjoy my life. That way, when I do eventually make it, and I know I will make it, and I'll be, you know, famous or well-known, and people know who I am, buy all my stuff, I don't even have to worry about that, because genuinely, at the end of the day, I enjoy what I do. I wake up every day happy, and so that's my biggest, you know, pushing and motivation and positive drive for martial arts, is just to show people that, you know, the arts are a real thing, you know, and it doesn't have to be with, you know, singing, it doesn't have to be with pen and paper, you know, you can be an artist just by expressing yourself in a different way, so kind of drew me to you too.
Yeah. Well, you said show people. You brought up the idea of showing people. We're like the outer protective walls of the city. We have a responsibility to teach people how to protect themselves. We didn't invent martial arts. People died that the techniques would be able to be passed down as efficient, as effective. The stuff that you saw today comes from the ancient samurai. Deadly. At the very least, as you continue to train, you get these wear and tear. But some of it can be avoided, a great degree of it can be avoided with the mindset of what you're actually training for. So even in jiu-jitsu gyms, people do tap outs. So there's just one moment where I tried to mention while I was being submitted that even if you're training using the PowerHold concept, you're going to be improving in a better way because you force yourself to not be finished. If you tap somebody out, okay, Fights with Friends wants you on. He just texted me. I think. Is that you, Mike? Fights with Friends? Michael Benedict, sorry. Yeah, that's Mike. You know, somebody mentioned you the other day. I didn't know you know the name of Seattle, Mike. But anyway, the fight's never over. It's an internal struggle through your life. You improve yourself. You know, you forge yourself